So I'm making this video unscripted about a specific topic, and it's important to me, to be honest, because so much of my life has been impacted by positive things, and that's only been recent actually. My childhood pretty much sucked outside of was happening in the home life that I liked. I didn't learn much in school, I made a couple of friends, and that was it. There was nothing to it really, and one of the things that sort of I came to realise now, as I was watching a video about quote unquote the Simpsons being good again, it's just how do shows get that good, and even how do we get that good at certain things? And the thing that I've come to realise as I've shared it with people is that the people who really like it can really hear the passion for it. And even though I can't always recognise it, I do notice that I put a lot of work into the things that I try to do, and that's what makes the result what it is really. And really, this is about how the things we end up loving are often made with passion. It's not always love, but passion. And, well, passion is technically a love for something, isn't it? I don't know. I could be wrong there. It's a topic that's very much interested me because I just want things to change for the better, of course. I'm sick and tired of things that fail and don't work out. There's just a variety of different things that end up contributing to that, and yeah. And this leads on to the topic that saddened me quite a bit. It's the topic of when passion dies. So I haven't experienced this yet exactly. It's complicated, I guess. I don't have many passions that I really have, but yeah. I'm mainly thinking in reference to the things I love and enjoy doing. Well, I don't know what you describe it as. There's many different adjectives, I think. I was thinking about how I'm listening to a band right now called Opeth, and the older songs are fucking amazing. I've never heard anything like it, and they're just masterpieces most of the time. My favourite has to be Drapery Falls because that gives me chills, and there's also Window Pane, which is another. But the band from that point really changed, and it's it's confusing. And I had this experience with Parkway Drive as well. I love their old music, but the new stuff is like, ugh, it's just so fucking boring. I don't get it, and I try to rack my brains about how or why even this even happens, and people end up going onto this sort of bandwagon of, oh, it's good even if you don't like it. I just don't feel it. I don't feel anything for that music, and I just can't enjoy it, to be honest. It actually breaks my heart in a sense because I adore these bands that have unique ideas, like Parkway Drive in particular. The thing that got me about them was simply just how unique it was, and it just amazed me in every single song they made for the first, I don't know, like 10, maybe even 20 years. I'm not sure, I think it's 10 years. They started in the 2000s. They surprised me, for sure. And I've never really forgot what their songs sound like. It's a very unique style. And to me, that's a band that knows what they're doing, and same things can be said about like Dragon Force and all the Periphery and stuff. All these complicated bands, even Animals as Leaders used to be. some reason they've changed. Just noticed that. Huh. Um, I just noticed that they grow old and they suddenly don't work, and again, it breaks my heart. I just want to fucking like them and see that they make good music and introduce people to how great music can be. The problem is that it's all dumbed down to just boring stuff that you don't remember. It sounds the same most of the time, most of these bands. And then some bands can U-turn, I know, like In Flames have. I think Judas Priest, I can't remember listening to them, surprisingly, but the recent song Panic Attack was like, I felt like I was listening to Painkiller again. It was kind of crazy. And there's just like endless respect for them because of how good it was. So the other thing to bring up here really is like what causes passion to die, and I think it's quite simple really. I think there's multiple things. There's like profit, there's burnout, that's an obvious one. And burnout I think also includes like a lack of ideas or lack of inspiration. And it just gets me thinking like a lot of these, like as I said with bands, but it applies to TV shows as well. You have to admit either defeat or change for the better. And for the better means for something that people would like. Like, remember what your identity is, and that's important when you follow a passion. For example, I got into animals as leaders because of their strangely jazzy metal sort of tune. I don't know what you define it. Progressive metal, technically, but jazzy because of the strange scales and keys that it has. And that's what made it unique, but okay, they've run out of ideas, so what do you do now? Simply put, you just put it into another genre, another passion of yours, and that's how you do it. That's how you continue the legacy, really. You know, if you don't want to die yet, you change for the better. So you choose a different passion. That's simple, really. And that's why I just feel like I don't feel it for any of these bands I listen to. And to be honest, I'm more instrumentally driven, so vocally maybe it's good. I'm not. I don't pay attention to vocals too much. So in the context of like my own music, there may come a point where I'm just burnt out from making metal covers. That reminds me I need to rework the Hydro City Zone cover because I'm still not happy with that. Um, I've got it down there. Okay. But again, the point is that there comes a point where things have to die, I guess. It's terrifying. And I just feel like you have to admit defeat. And I think I might reach that point if I can't find another passion. Even though I like multiple, yeah, multiple genres, I'll keep striving to try and make them a reality. Like when I'm done with metal music, I might even start making these like epic piano covers like I used to obsess over. Like Yujiko sort of stuff, but a really cool piano sound that is sort of nicely paced and stuff. It has a level of complexity that works. That sort of thing. It's not like a rush job where I just put the midis in, change the instruments like I used to be honest. And like with artwork, I think I will reach that point as well. I've got plenty of ideas and also I've been working on a secret project that I hope to do one day, maybe, or as part of my day. And that project is mainly to do with putting all my sort of passions together and making them work. And that's going to be a big task with how much work will go into it, but at the same time, this could change the world. I'm not sure if it will, but hopefully it could. And that would make it worth it in the end. But again, the starfish story is something that drives me for most things. But yeah, that's really the whole thing with this. Passion dies when you get burnt out or you prioritise profit, and like with TV, I guess, and stuff. The people who paid money to watch it watch crap pretty much. They contribute to that crap being made. Same happens with games. You know, games are always made with passion in mind, and that's tough. You know, I imagine The Witcher 3 was only good because people were passionate about it, even though it had crunch, and that sucks, of course. But hey, they should be proud of what they did. I'm not condoning crunch by any means, but it's really something that's an amazing feat that the developers really deserve credit for, and probably deserve support, like more so than other developers. Actually, I could be wrong. I think look up Baldur's Gate 3, which I want to play at some point. That game just looks like a love letter to D&D players. I haven't played D&D. Kind of wanted to, but I've second guessed it because of mental health issues. It's a multitude of stuff again. But the main takeaway here is if you want to do something good and do something right, you have to be driven by a passion for it to be well done right. So with my mail covers, I didn't have an identity to them initially. Eventually, I discovered it through just getting inspiration and just doing what I like to hear. And that's how I self-taught myself to do it. I wanted to be something that I liked, and that's how I actually came across the style. It's not a hard thing to do, and one day I want to make something similar to The Simpsons in terms of writing, which itself is going to be tough, but it's possible, I think. And I'm still learning, I'm still observing the various things that Simpsons does. That makes it funny. It's like get down into different factors. Yeah, I think that's everything I had to discuss. My throat is killing me. For fuck's sake. I'm not upset or anything. It's just my throat is killing me for some reason. I'm not sure why. Hopefully you learned something new. Obviously drop a like, subscribe and comment. Jazz. That's all I've got to say for this. I'll see you in another video, I suppose.